Okay.
Sorry, mama, but I had to change. Cause I'm insane if I stay the same. Up in this game I chose to play. Up in this game I chose to play. Sorry, baby, but I gotta go. Gotta get out on this road till everybody knows. About this game I chose to play. I came in this game feeling different than I do now. But I came along, I barely could freestyle. Now my style, that style ain't me. Still at the shotgun range with my wifey. You try Jesus before you try weed. Texas raised me, so you already know that I'm Texas crazy. Screwed up and stay a lady. Watch my homie Doc get screwed by Lacey. Damn. So that's to the game. Felt like others was doing the same. From KO to sights to feeling the change. Couple things I got myself to blame. I was super jealous, insecure. No music or anger manager. Didn't feel like my fam was gonna be enough. That's bad enough. Had 2 car crashes in less than a year. I asked God why I'm still here. He took my blood, took my friend. I could never be that little kid again. Sorry, mama, but I ain't if I stay. Up in this game I chose to play. Up in this game I chose to play. And sorry, baby, but I gotta go. Gotta get on this road to live. About this game I chose to play. About this game I chose to play. Keep your same energy. Can't fuck with your energy. It ain't what it used to be, and I'd rather leave than turn you to my enemy. I must be a bigger me. I definitely don't need to be. Don't need to name names, cause y'all know the name. I'm mellow, I keep the peace. Heartless is not what I need to be now. Tough in this game and it's already foul. With lions and snakes and so many clowns. Every day's a new circus in town. I smoke aloud with Kilo and King. Remember when I never did such a thing. Pushing my limits to living a dream. And everything ain't easy as it seems. My mama can tell you and so can my sis. The bottom can make you not want to exist. Had to change up, have an energy shift. Refining my own definition of rich. Ain't seen it all, but I seen a lot. Practice my range to better my shot. I'm coming, don't care if you like it or not. The game made me the mellow you got. Sorry, mama, but I had to change. Cause I would've went insane if I stayed the same. Up in this game I chose to play. Up in this game I chose to play. And sorry, baby, but I gotta go. Gotta get out on this road till everybody knows. About this game I chose to play. About this game I chose to play.
Thank God we listened to the declaration earlier. I'm like, man, I've never known such white men to be privileged and needing such protections. And they said people were violent against them, and it was repeated. And I was just like, are you sure this is white man? You see how they be looking at I'm like, so can I pull the trigger on the white woman who's sucking dick in the dress? Are we gonna blow the trigger on her? We're not gonna talk about the part where there's definitely a woman sucking dick. Okay, we're just gonna move forward. Because that's really what fashion is. I definitely see that in the dress. She's sucking dick right there. How could everybody miss that? Whatever. That's why this shit's so funny. See. they will come to fear that it's already here. See? Oh man, this is gonna be a good year. I was kind of scared. Not gonna lie. Oh man. Time. Who made that? That's very funny. Okay, it's 4 in the morning. We're doing good. She wouldn't be so fucking scared if she wasn't in the place of a transgen, full-grown black man and another black man. Like, she's fucking right there. And he's in her place. No wonder she's fucking afraid. Oh my gosh. Pillows, pillows, pillows. And she's in my place. Damn, white women have really done it this time. Wow. Well, hey, I don't know. They have really done it this time. We're not even gonna let this guy know that. We're just gonna move along. Move along.
What will it take for Avon, the beleaguered direct seller of cosmetics and personal care products? What will it take for Avon? What will it take for Avon, the beleaguered direct seller of cosmetics and personal care products, to turn itself around? Here's a stock that's been stuck in a brutal long-term downtrend, falling more than 90% over the past 5 years, off 80% in the last 2 years, and down 70% in just the last 12 months. There's no question that Avon faces a ton of challenges. Your stock doesn't get to $2 and change. Everything's a cakewalk, and the company's sales declined by 22% in its most recent. However, Avon CEO Sherry McCoy is doing her best to turn things around. Last month, we learned that Cerberus, the private equity firm, is investing $435 million in the company for 16.6% stake, and Avon's also selling more than 80% of its ale and North American division to Cerberus for $170 million, which will allow the company to focus on its more lucrative international business. Plus, at yesterday's investor meeting, Avon announced plans to cut $350 million in annual operating costs and then use those savings to help grow the business. But is it enough? Let's check in with Sherry McCoy, the CEO of Avon Products, to get a better sense of where her company is headed. Ms. McCoy, welcome to Mad Money.
Thank you.
Have a seat. Take care.
Thank you.
All right, it's been a rough road, but very little of what you're doing. You were J&J during the tough part. Now you've been trying to. Why should we go in at $2 and change and buy the stock of Avon?
We have a great transformation plan. We have Cerberus partnership, which allows us to actually separate North America, which has been one of the challenges that we've had, and put the focus and funding that that business needs to support our revenue.
What the fuck language is she talking about? It should be like, hello, Jim. Here's a kit from Avon. How's the show? You should be letting the boys play with the motherfucking lipstick.
Well, one of the things, women are still looking for jobs, they're looking for money.
He don't give a fuck about the women. See, this is why we're here. Oh my God. Women are still looking for jobs. No, they're not. Didn't you see the dick sucking dress? He's working. Where's the fucking press kit, bitch?
So in some ways, it's helpful because people need that opportunity to earn.
Okay, now, The United States and North America, why were they so much tougher than what's in these emerging markets?
Well, I think one of the challenges that we've had over the years in
He flipped that paper like, you failed. Oh, man. She's wondering why her fucking stock is plummeting. Give him something to play with. She know about it.
Andrea, John, thank you so much for being with us. Tell me what you rule.
Oh, rule is a very interesting word, but I like to use the word influence. You know, I hope that, you know, I'm one of the female leaders who is able to influence how entrepreneurship is important for women, how, you know, women can lead companies that can do good, as well as do well and make a difference in women's lives on women's issues. So it's been really a privilege to do this kind of work for, you know, 11 years as the CEO of Avon.
What is it like to do business with China now under the Obama administration?
Well, you know, China's a complex market. It has been, and I think it will be for a time to come, but I think the opportunity there outweighs the complexity. Whether you look at the cosmetics business or direct sales in our case, I mean, there aren't any statistics that don't say that it'll be really one of the leading markets for beauty and the leading markets for direct sales, whether it's 2015, 2020.
Ooh, she a black girl. Did you see it? She kind of growled at her. Ooh, she reflected that black. Ooh, I want to see that again, but I don't want to go to hell.
It's already the fourth largest beauty market in the world. It's the very, very important second largest consumer market in the world. And for us in direct sales, there are just so many women. You just take the female population in China and find all the women who want to be entrepreneurs and make a difference in their lives.
Yeah, but I want to see that growl again, because that was a good one. I've never seen that from an Asian woman, and I might have to see it again.
The leading markets for direct sales.
There it was! She did it again! She showed us again! Okay, we're out of here. Thank you.
Things are different today. It's very, very different 10 years later. I think since I've been at Avon, I think the company was always kind of ahead of others in terms of making sure that women could have an equal opportunity. Not a better chance, but an equal chance to succeed. And we try and make that a living reality for all the women in the company.
How did you manage that when you first started to feel like you were the only one in the crowd?
You know, just someone once said to me, you know, cream rises to the top. Do your job, do it well, and the rest will follow. And I think
I knew she was me. When I was her, that's who they got. That's who they really fired. That one? Wow. Those lucky son of a bitches. No wonder she doesn't have a job anymore.
What can I expect from the company in the next 12 months?
So I think, as you know, we're resetting Avon, and really making sure we become a digital beauty company is one of the big thrusts. Because of course we have lots of people doing the face-to-face, but now with all the digital tools available to us, we can reach many, many more people through our Facebook account, through our Instagram account, through the Google searches. So I want to become really a digital beauty company through you. And
so what he's really trying to say is, I'm not from America. I don't understand Americans. And I want to touch them the least as possible. So we're just going to make Avon a totally digital company. So lipstick is now digital. Mascara is now digital. Foundation, don't let me mention eyeliner. It's all digital, ladies and gentlemen. All you have to do is push a fucking button like this little triangle-y one here with the circle wrapped around it, and boom, you will have your mascara, you will have your lipstick, you will have your foundation, you will have your eyeliner. Avon is a digital company. Did I get that right?
with you. So what you can expect.
I'm with you. Oh my God. Where do you find these people? LinkedIn?
So what do you think is so special about Avon?
Because we're a purpose-driven organization.
Oh, come the fuck on with the bullshit. Purpose-driven. Is that a code word? Oh God! And then they let J-Lo in. Oh, it just gets worse and worse.
You don't have to do this. Why is it so important?
It just is.
Ooh, it was time to retire her. It's just a hoe that had a run too long. Get the hoes out. Move them along. Move them along. Malaysia? How in the fuck? How is it possible? This bitch couldn't sell a bet, a sensor, and he's made it to Malaysia?
Ideas to come together to turn this business around and turn it into an exciting business again.
I'm like, move the fuck over. And then he does. Thanks. You know what the fuck you're doing? You're pissing me off. See.
But my career was, I think a combination of a lot of passion for the work, as well as, sort of the humility to learn the things that I didn't know. I started off in a career path of mostly strategy and marketing. And in 1997, I became the president and chief operating officer, really running the plants, running the facilities, running research and development, and the kinds of experiences I would need. CEO rounding out the marketing and strategy aspects. I became the CEO in 1999, and that was not a straight path. A lot of times, it sounds like it goes like this from point to point, and that wasn't at all the case. In fact,
Hello. I'm so good. How are you?
pretty good, thank you.
So obviously I know who you're wearing. Obviously. You look amazing. How many Met Galas have you been to?
Lots.
A lot.
20.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like you're the best person to ask for advice. It's my first one. I have no idea what to expect. Do you have any word of wisdom for me?
You're gonna be surrounded by people with lots of creativity, and the Met is one of those evenings that people let themselves go. So we feel free to express ourselves, to say whatever we want. I don't know, but it's something very.
Thank you. See.
In fact, in 1997 at Avon, I was told that I would become the next CEO. The company did have some challenges, and they decided instead to put somebody from the board into the role. And there were a lot of people who said, well, I guess there's a glass ceiling and women can't necessarily break through to the top. And I was offered a few CEO jobs at that time. It was so public. And I made the decision, one of the lessons learned leadership-wise, is that I had a mentor who said to me, well, really follow your compass, not your clock. And that piece of advice really not only shaped the career decision at that time for me, but also pretty much in my life has made a huge difference. And it's something that I do share with a lot of people in business and otherwise, and that is that you have to have passion for the work. All other things being equal, it gets a job, or if it's even a career, but for it to be sustainable and for you to really put all that comes into it, you have to love what you do. There has to be a love affair with the work, the field, the industry, whatever it may be. And I think that is one of the most important things that I certainly learned in that moment. And I made the decision that I wasn't really in it to get the job in the corner office. That again, the end goal wasn't to have the CEO title and all that came with it. I really wanted to be involved and be contributing to an enterprise who I valued the work that they did, that I believed in the mission of the company, that at that time was struggling, in fact, and the people depended on me, so I made the decision to stay. 17 months later, the gentleman did not succeed, and I became the CEO. But I think the story here for me is that is a decision. I did not know that. There were no guarantees of that, but I never regretted the decision that I made to really follow, again, that compass, not just the clock, and that the business that we were in of changing lives at Avon, not just selling lipsticks, was very, very important. The history of the company was interesting because because in 1886, this was before women could vote, the founder was an encyclopedia salesman, and he went door to door selling volumes A to Z, and one year somebody gave him a little vial of perfume and said, well, maybe you'll sell more encyclopedias if you offer people at home a perfume vial. And all of the direct sellers were men at the time. When he started knocking on the doors that Christmas, people were saying, we really don't want the books, can we just buy the perfume? And secondly, could we actually sell? And so when he began the company, it was very prescient because it was the first time, again, 34 years before women had the right to vote, to give women an independent economic earnings opportunity selling the products. And so in many senses, I used to say to the organization, when people ask us what we sell, people are going to assume you say lipstick and skin cream, but the real answer is we sell economic opportunity and independent earnings opportunities for families who need that. And that actually had a very lofty, very engaging thing for all of our associates, men and women alike, in the company. So it was a real privilege to run the company. I ran the company for 13 years. And we can talk a lot about that because lots of lessons learned there. But I had the opportunity to really see an evolution where there was the internet, the distribution models were changing as well as the brand models. There was the huge expansion globally to the developing and emerging markets. In the early days, it was a US-based company founded right here in New York, and for many years, the company was primarily a US company. I believe today 10%, maybe 12% of the company is domestic. All the rest of it is global, emerging markets, China, India, Russia, Latin America, Brazil, Central and Eastern Europe. I mean, so the emerging markets, from a brand point of view, have really taken over in terms of penetration for brands. After I retired in late 2011, early 2012, I had the opportunity to make a career decision. Should I continue, go be a CEO again of another for-profit company? I think you were asking me, did you want to go run another cosmetics company? But for me, I think the personal satisfaction over the 20 years with the company was really the social good that we did in terms of empowering families. And so in a similar way, Grameen does the very same thing. So while it is a 501c3 nonprofit, we are doing very much the same thing in terms of empowering women through loan capital to be entrepreneurs. So it is modeled after the Grameen Bank in Bangladesh. Muhammad Yunus is the founder and chairman of Grameen America. And I had the opportunity to do a panel with him. It was a panel back right after they won the Nobel Peace Prize, and I remember being extraordinarily inspired by the power of microcredit to actually change lives. And the stories are many, but certainly the concept of the fact that in the poorest nation, half of the population was essentially shut out of the financial economy. So in the goals to the United Nations.
Wow. I think she's talking about herself and doesn't know it yet. I don't know if I should continue playing this. I think I'm gonna stop here.